Hello everyone! Glad to see you here with us again in our program Let's Enjoy Chinese. Today we'll learn another two strokes and some characters containing the strokes. The first stroke we learn is, now you see this stroke, it just begins from the upper right and then falls to the left, and it is a left falling stroke, and we call that 撇 in Chinese. 撇 撇. Now that's the first stroke, and the second stroke we learned today is 那. You see, it's just the opposite direction of 撇, and it just begins from the left and falls to the right. It is 那 那 那 那. Next, we'll learn some characters, and we'll see how these two strokes 撇 and 那 work in the following characters. These characters contain these two strokes 撇 and 那. Now, the first character we learn, you see there is one 撇 and then 那. Is it agreeable? Now, 撇 and 那. It is 八. It is a numeral. It means 8. And we have learned 1, 2, 3, 10. And this is 八. It means 8. 撇 那 八 八. Please pay attention to these two strokes, and we should separate these two strokes. Do not join them. Okay? Now, next character, if we join the two strokes and it changed into another character. Now you see, there are two strokes, 撇 and 那, and they joined together. And it is 人, it means people or person. 撇 那 人 人. Do you remember 工 we learned last time? Yeah, 工 means work. And you know 人, it means people or person. And if we put these two characters together, it is 工人, that means worker. And this word building is just like the building of English. And we know English, we have worker and work. And then we have the suffix er. That means the person who works. And the Chinese word building is just like the same. And we have 工人. Now please read after me. 工人 工人. The next character we learn is 大. Now, you see, there's 人, and then we put 横 across 人. It is 大, means big or great or large. 横 撇 那 大 大. And since we have learned 大, and we know man is the greatest in the world, and then over him there's nothing but the sky. So if we put one more 横 on the top of 大, it is 天. It means sky. 横横撇捺天天 And also 天 means day. And for example, we have learned 一 and 二. And we can say if it is one day, in Chinese we can say 一天. If there are 3 days, we can say 三天三天. Now please read after me. 一天一天三天三天 Okay. Now, the next character we learn is 木. And you see there is 横竖. It's 10, right? We have learned that. And if we add 撇 to the left side and 捺 to the right side, it is 木. It means wood. In ancient China, it means trees. 横竖撇捺木木 The last character we learn is本. You see, it looks somewhat like mu, right? And here one more 横 is across this 树. That means the stem or the root of a tree, or basic, or original, or even capital. 横竖撇捺横本 Chinese character is the writing system of Chinese language. Some of the geometry lines had been found on the pottery made about 5,000 years ago, and people believe that this was the earliest Chinese characters. About 100 years ago, people found characters carved on the tortoise shells and ox bones, and for this reason, these characters are called 甲骨文, shell bone writing. These characters appeared over 3,000 years ago, during the late Shang dynasty. Another character style is 金文, bronze inscription. This is the character cast on bronzeware. They were most commonly cast on bells and cauldrons. And bronze inscriptions are for this reason also called 钟鼎文, bell bronze writing. At that time, 甲骨文 and 钟鼎文 developed ripe writing styles and fell into pattern. The Chinese characters we use today had been evolved and developed for thousands of years. Well, I'll tell you the evolving history of some characters. We have learned 人, and you see, this is the original character 人. It is just like a erect man. You can see the head, body, arms, and legs. Can you see from that? It gradually developed to the shape we use today. You see, this is a mountain. In Chinese, 山. You can recognize the shape of the mountain from the picture, right? Only 3 strokes, 山 appears before you. The shape of Shan has not changed much since it was created. Mu referred to trees in ancient China. Look, some strokes refer to the stems and some refer to the branches. It's just these lines and pictures that indicate the meaning of the things, and this is the unique way of creating characters by the Chinese ancestors. So we name these characters pictographs. They have thousands of years history. Okay, so much for today. We hope you enjoy our program and we hope to see you next time. Goodbye.